I only got 1% done. With that said, continuing. This is chapter 1. And beforehand was just me crawling through a hospital. But before we continue that, why is everybody so toxic on Modern Warfare? I need an answer to that. I can't do anything without getting harassed for it. For God's sakes. I'm just trying to use a knife and people tell me I'm too bad I can't even use a gun. I went 16 and 32.
The area ahead is under total Soviet control.
I went against the same people the next game.
Miller's been captured for 10 days. Not much time left.
After,
Weather will clear shortly.
it was 32, 33.
Storm's passing.
Still negative. So bad that you can't use a normal assault rifle. Has to use something that can one-shot. Most of that game was spent getting hit markers. I just don't know why people have to be so demanding with what you use.
Getting used to it?
What does it matter what I use? As long as I'm not being a complete jerk about it, it shouldn't be that big of a problem.
After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces should be the perfect one.
JF for Hey Eyewear. Beautiful. I mean, look at that. That's
Kazuhira
such a
Miller
good
is
game.
being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
You're gonna ways to go.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead?
Oh, I can't
All right,
miscontrol it.
that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw.
I really don't want to talk when this is
Afghanistan is a
going
big
on.
place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own.
Technically not, because I've still got that radio call, my guy.
You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself.
Interesting, so...
Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back.
When do I get to fight the sniper chick?
Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
How do we work this thing? It would suck just all of a sudden getting like shot while I'm here. Probably not the best idea.
Whoa! Whoa!
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and security at that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call. The Soviet soldier. A lot of them came from Central Asia before, but lately they've been using more and more Russians. Simple, really. There's less hesitation to pull the trigger if they're not fighting their own race. Morbid cynicism, but it gets results. That's humanity for you.
How do I get off this horse? I didn't know I had to reload. Alright, triangle.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
Jesus, this thing has a lot of...
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly.
Well, that was way too easy. A rough diamond.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
I didn't know that was cover, but alright. No. Got the body. Throw him in the trash. Interesting, because that thing's silencer won't break like the one in the prerequisite.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village? How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place. Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
I would assume it's in this
A
building.
parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
This is a crappy overlook, if I'm being entirely honest. There's no way it's just that guy there. See, there's one. He just came bursting through that door.
Not a civilian in sight. The Soviets have taken complete control of the place.
Oh, there's another. There's no way I get another one. Point your gun. See, I didn't see him. That's a bit extreme. I mean, for one guy...
Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь к последней известной позиции. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Обследуйте сектор. Но осторожно. Конец связи.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. They're gonna try to hunt you down.
I would imagine it would just be that guy there, because I'm not seeing anybody else.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them? Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy. That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime. The enemy's given up their search for you, but they're not giving the all-clear just yet. Stay alert.
I wonder if I got all three of those. That guy's still asleep.
КП. Конец связи.
Curse my reload.
Противник не обнаружен. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Будьте бдительны. Не позволяйте им напасть на вас. Конец связи. Дмитрий-1, что случилось? Ответьте, Дмитрий-1. КП, это Дмитрий-1. Слышу стрельбу. Направление определено. Жду распоряжений. Прием. Это КП. Понял. Будьте начеку. Выкурите врага. Конец связи.
I've been quiet for the longest time, and it's because I don't want to lose this. I'm not exactly the stealthiest, as you can tell.
расслабляйтесь. Они еще могут быть рядом. Конец связи.
Well, that was the last one. Good to know.
Is that?
You know it's kind of dangerous when your scan brings up smoke from a piece of paper.
So you picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your iDroid.
Eastern Communications Post? Well, I got us suppressors, ladies and gents. Listen to it.
Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse.
You know, that would have been good to know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa! Yeah.
Boss, taking the scenic route? That's not the way to Wandé. Check its location on your iDroid.
We're gonna go all the way back to A. Boom. Oh, should check and see if there's any roads to this. Yeah, I'm headed towards it.
Whoa, whoa!
tranquilizer rounds more potent.
Interesting, so I won't have to shoot somebody in the hip 5 times.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Blinded with science!
It's an enemy guard post. Watch yourself.
You should not need to climb that. Don't you dare.
Your suppressor's no longer effective.
Good
Bear in
news.
mind your weapon will be loud from now on. Portable toilet. If you're gonna hide inside, watch the enemy doesn't decide to use it. Same goes for hiding downed enemies in it.
This is an exploding barrel, isn't it?
That's tarragon, a type of medicinal plant. It contains trace amounts of a benzodiazepine derivative that's the active ingredient in pentazemin.
I didn't catch any of that. Oh. Holy crap, that's actually charging it.
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat. Hiding on horseback allows you to stay out of sight even while on the move. It's effective for avoiding enemy guard posts and long-range reconnaissance patrols. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. If you stand up and run around, you'll make it easier for them to spot you. You can use your
I'm
prosthetic
so
arm
sad.
to make a knocking sound anywhere and lure the enemy. You can also select empty magazines to throw from among your support weapons. Press up against obstacles like to hide from the enemy and protect yourselves from attack. This is taking cover. Whenever the enemy is nearby, your first thought should be to take cover.
You know, or just don't work for me.
One day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your iDroid for his location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client. That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller. So this is Raven territory. I heard once that some indigenous peoples in Canada and Alaska deify the common raven as a totem. That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
КП, понял. Всем подразделениям. У нас могут быть нарушители. Конец связи.
How was that guy so accurate?
Это КП, понял. Найти вражеского снайпера и снять его. Конец связи. КП, это Дмитрий 4. Вижу вражеского снайпера. Жду указания. Прием.
I can assure you I am not a sniper.
Подавляющий минометный огонь по цели. Конец связи.
That's actually AIDS.
Всем боевым группам, это КП. Мы вступили в схватку с противником. Все боевые единицы приготовиться к бою. КП называется. Материал противника. Ищу последней точки соприкосновения. Прием. Это КП, понял. Будьте начеку и найдите противника. Конец связи. КП, это Дмитрий 4. Враг ушел. Начинаю поиск. Прием. Это КП, понял. Следите за ними. Не позволяйте им входить с фланга. Конец связи. Штаб. Это КП. Возразился огонь. Открыли огонь в ответ. Но потеряли врага. Враг может все еще прятаться поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность. Прием.
That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
This is how you play, boys. This is how you play. That guy over there is just stunned. Oh, okay.
It's too dangerous to make contact with the target now. Hold off until the heat has died down.
My guy's missing an arm just like me.
God.
No more use for me, huh?
Kaz, it's me. I'm here to get you out.
Snake.
They do something to your eyes?
No, it's just bright is all. What took you so long?
We'll talk, but not here.
Took his arm too.
secure the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
You look well. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit. You're not so heavy anymore, right? Magic words, boss. I've been waiting 9 years to hear 'em. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on. Say it for old time's sake.
Climb. Why do you do this to yourself, Snake? Why won't you just... I hear a helicopter. That are really retarded gun firing.
We lost it all that day. Everything. But we've got to look ahead. There's something I want to show you.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
I can imagine how that felt back there, and I apologize.
This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
It'll be dawn soon. Your surroundings will be easier to see, but that goes for the enemy as well. The guard detail in Soviet outposts changes in the morning, too. Watch yourself.
Ahab, do you read me? This is Pequod. There's a gas covering the LZ. We can't land. Pulling back.
Gas. It's them.
Oh, that's just outright creepy.
Boss, watch out. It's the skulls. Don't let them find us.
Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
Can't let them see me. And yet, how am I supposed to get past them, my guy? I think I know how. I was apparently wrong. That or my horse is stupid. Help me, game.
You know where you're headed, boss? If you place a marker on the map, you can keep track of where you want to go, even when the map's closed.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to get to it? Can I just kill one? I mean, they're clearly like zombies or something. I made a mistake.
Run, boss! You've got to lose him!
That worked a bit better than I thought it would. I have no idea where they're shooting me from. Oh, that's just creepy. How am I supposed to outrun these things?
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
It's just scary, to be honest. Cool. I don't even know if I can kill them. I'm pressing square, why won't you go? Is this how I die, by the way? This is gonna be how I die. Did I lose them?
The
Interesting.
mist is cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
Those things. That's the unit that attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. Our men, survivors from 9 years ago, were wiped out in minutes. I don't know what they want, but it's them. No mistake.
All right, put Miller in.
Gaining altitude.
Oh god, still took me an hour to complete that alone.
We're headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now. Hey. That was some operation we had, huh? 9 years ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away. I'm gonna rebuild it. Make a new place. Together. That we can call home. Yeah, we were dogs, all right. Slinking around out of Cypher's sight. Digging up whatever kind of dirty money we could find.
Bro, they
You
took
name
your
it.
arm and your leg.
We
Jesus.
did it. You see this? Diamond Dogs. Our new home. A phantom of our former selves. Triumph. Death. We weren't allowed either.
I don't know what to say to you.
Yeah. I remember it all.
God, I don't know what to say about this because there's already so much good dialogue. And I don't know how to commentate on me getting annihilated and failing my mission by not being stealthy enough. I mean, technically I didn't completely fail. I got the guy out of there, but I didn't do it quietly, and I just eventually had to start punching people and then kill them all one by one. Being too focused on a conversation, how did I miss Paz jumping out of a plane and killing herself when I was playing through the prologue? How do I manage that?
Snake. Why are we still here?
Just to suffer.
Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. They came after you in Cyprus. In Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path.
Interesting.
Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Boss. I'm gonna make him give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost.
You have one leg, it is so deadly for you to be standing.
Until we do.
Approaching Mother Base.
Snake is not a man for words in this game at all.
Our new mother base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before. God. What should I do? Boss? Tell me. Tell me like you used to.
Episode 2. Well, that's a whole episode in an hour.
Things have changed, boss. We pull in money, recruits, just to combat Cypher. Rubbing our noses in bloody battlefield dirt. All for revenge. The world calls for wet work, and we answer. No greater good. No just cause. Cause. Cypher sent us to hell. But we're going even deeper. I know. I'm already a demon. Heaven's not my kind of place anyway.
God.
Dogs of war for 9 whole years. That ends today. Now you're not sleeping, and we're not junkyard hounds. We're diamond dogs.
Let them talk.
We can crush Cypher, boss. And you can build the army that can do it.
Just one thing, Kaz. This isn't about the past. We're fighting for the future.
Boss, there's something I want to talk about. It concerns the running of Mother Base. Come meet with me. You came. This base belongs to you now. Make Diamond Dogs the force it deserves. Like any organization, we need good people, and we need to make good use of their talents. Miller asked me to lay that out for you. To start bringing people in, use this. It's a Fulton recovery device. When you're in the field, use it to extract any soldiers or prisoners you want back here. And we'll see if we can't persuade them to join the ranks of Diamond Dogs. Go on. Test it out on the staff here. Anyone you want. Boss. First, put them to sleep. You have a tranquilizer gun, don't you?
God.
Out like a light. Now approach him and extract it. Good. Extraction complete. He's an honor, boss. Can only Fulton recover someone if they're not resisting it. No dead bodies either. They don't make great recruits. The staff member you just extracted will be assigned to the team best suited to his abilities. See for yourself. Open your iDroid. Select staff management from the Mother Base menu. So that staff member was placed on the R&D team. The R&D team is in charge of developing all kinds of weapons and items that will support you on missions. Take a look at the development list. Select weapons items under the development heading. That's the R&D team's development list. See the item called cardboard box? Didn't seem much use to me, but Miller was adamant that you'd want it on the list. The last word in infiltration technology, or so he said. In any case, we don't have the manpower to develop it just yet. We need more staff on the team. Go extract a few more people. Boss, put the iDroid away for a moment. You can also Fulton extract individuals you've knocked out. Why don't you try knocking someone out with CQC next? Show them how it's done, boss. Try throwing them. It's the best way to knock someone out instantly.
God.
Excellent, boss. Now extract it. Good. Extraction complete. One thing I should mention. A Fulton extraction won't always be successful. If the person is injured, the shock of it could kill them. And if the weather's unfavorable, well, they could end up going missing. You can determine the chance of success by approaching the person you want to extract. If you want to be sure you can get them out, best carry them to the chopper instead. All right. Extract the next staff member. Extract him.
I'm ready, boss.
Start by knocking him out.
Let's do this, boss.
Boss, Now that we have more people on the R&D team, its level has gone up. They should be able to develop the cardboard box now. Open your iDroid. Select Weapons Items under the Development heading. Now select Cardboard Box and start development. Just be aware that development requires funds. GMP. Watch we don't end up in the red. Development has finished. You can have the support unit supply you with weapons and items you've developed. Think of it as your own personal delivery service.
Boss!
Goodbye.
And there it is. Not sure what it's good for, but Miller said you'd know what to do. Try it out. One last thing. The staff members you extracted were all placed on the R&D team, but that was Miller's decision. If you think they belong somewhere else, you're free to move them around. You won't make any GMP or find recruits hanging around here. Board the chopper when you're ready for a mission. Open your iDroid and select a landing zone to tell it where to pick you up. Or if you're still in the mood for knocking guys on their ass, you can stay around here a while. Give them in some practice. Just come pay me a visit.
Where are your friends?
This next one I intend to get 2-on-1. I messed up. Goodbye.
Boss, let's practice your CQC. Begin by grabbing it. Go for them, not me. That's enough.
I'm ready, boss.
Once you've grabbed someone, you're free to do as you like. Interrogate him, knock him out, kill him. Scratch that last one for now. Go ahead and knock him out. Good. Extract the staff member. Now for fist fight. Strike an adversary repeatedly to knock him out. He'll stay unconscious for longer than if you throw him. This isn't the time.
It's an honor, boss.
Go on and extract it. Starting to feel like yourself again? The rest will fall into place with some time in the field. Go ahead and call the chopper from your iPhone.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
that, I end it. I'll be playing this one without streaming it. If anybody watches this and demands that I go back and play it, I'll find a way.